The 2021 Cumbre Vieja eruption is an ongoing fissure eruption of the Cumbre Vieja volcano, one of the most active volcanoes in the Canary Islands, Spain. On the island of La Palma, the eruption began on the 19th of September. An earthquake swarm which started on the 11th of September had indicated that fresh magma was rising beneath the island. It was the first eruption of the volcano since 1971. The eruption led to the evacuation of more than 5,000 people, and the lava flow has destroyed more than 600 buildings so far. Initially, when the eruption started, it had a volcanic explosivity index of 0, when it was a purely effusive eruption. However, with the ashfall that began a week later, the WEI rose to 2. An earthquake swarm started under Cumbre Vieja on the 11th of September 2021. It slowly migrated to the surface, with earthquakes up to around 3.5 on the Richter scale, and more than 22,000 recorded in the space of a week. A yellow warning of potential volcanic activity was issued on the 13th of September, covering 35,000 people in the municipalities of Los Llanos de Aradan, Fuencaliente, El Paso and Villa de Mazo. At least 40 individuals and some livestock on La Palma were evacuated by authorities due to this warning. Although no complete evacuation of the vicinity around the volcano had been declared, the eruption began at 14:13 Coordinated Universal Time on the 19th of September 2021 in a forested area called Cabeza de Vaca of Montana Rajada, in the Las Manchas section of the municipality of El Paso. Around 300 people from the local area were evacuated shortly after the eruption, and around 700 people from the Los Llanos de Aradan coastal region in case the lava flows to the sea and cuts off the main access roads. A total of around 5,000 people are expected to be evacuated from the area, with estimates that as many as 10,000 might have to be evacuated. The alert level was raised to its highest level, red, due to the eruption. The eruption takes place from at least 5 main vents. The Cabeza de Vaca area lies northwest of the two 1949 eruptive centers. Eyewitness accounts and detailed mapping of the eruptive products showed that during the 1949 eruption, fault displacements also had westward components with downslope movement on the volcano's flanks. The last subaerial volcanic eruption in Spain, also on La Palma, was the 1971 Tenagier eruption, which resulted in one fatality of a photographer who got too close to the lava and was asphyxiated by the fumes, but it caused no material damage. The last volcanic eruption in Spain until the 2021 eruption was the 2011-12 El Hyro Eruption, which was a submarine eruption. On the 4th day of eruption, the volcano, according to the Volcanological Institute of the Canary Islands, experienced a more explosive phase, decreasing the amount of gases, but not more dangerous. As of 26 September 708, the lava flows, according to estimates from visual and radar satellite data by the Copernicus EMS. No casualties have been reported. On the afternoon of the 19th of September, the Emergency Committee of the General Hospital of La Palma suspended all non-urgent surgeries, outpatient consultations and patient visits, with exceptions in the latter case, as a preventive measure to guarantee the hospital's capacity to attend in the event that it was required due to the eruption. The activity returned to its ordinary organization the following day. On the morning of the 20th of September, the Canarian Ministry of Education ordered the suspension of all classes in the schools of the nearby municipalities of El Paso, Los Llanos de Aradan and Tazacorte. That same morning, direct flights to the island of La Gomera were suspended, but were restored a few hours later. The day before, the public company in charge of civil air navigation and civil airports in Spain, ENAIRE, together with Eurocontrol, activated the action procedure for volcanic ash, but assured the public that air traffic over the Canary Islands was not affected. On the 20th of September, around 200 houses have been destroyed by the flow. According to local authorities, no casualties were reported and flights continued into the islands. In the early afternoon of the 21st of September, The lava reached the neighborhood of Todok, in the municipality of Los Llanos de Aradan, with 1,200 inhabitants. At the end of that day, 185 buildings were destroyed, 400 hectares of arable land were burnt and 5,500 people were evacuated. Los Campitos Public School in Los Llanos de Aradan is among those affected, which was destroyed on Monday the 20th of September. On the 24th of September, the eruptive activity intensified, with further ash and volcanic material falling greater distances, forcing firefighters to withdraw from the neighborhood of Todok. 2 new vents have opened in the side of the main cone. Outpouring lava. Authorities have extended the exclusion zone and ordered the evacuation of the neighborhoods of Tajuya, Tacande de Rabajo and Tacande de Arriba in the afternoon. Several civilian airlines have suspended flights to T.